want to bore you to death with this, but quick backstory. Twice I've supposed to have been presenting Piper, and twice it sold out before it got to me, so I'm over the moon that I get to do it right now. Back in January, I had the opportunity to go to Las Vegas to the Consumer Electronics Show, which is all the latest electronics. The company Piper were truly at the forefront. They were spotlighted and highlighted. They have created a home security system. Zero installation, instant access to visible camera in terms of seeing what's going on, motion sensor, access from your tablet, your smartphone. We'll show you all that it does, but I wonder if Rick, our producer, could show us one other thing. Rick, will you show everybody at home how many of these are left? Because there's 1,089. They will all sell out in the next 15 minutes. It's the only presentation of the day. They gave it to us tonight because I've missed out on it twice. I want to get Mr. Joe Harrison out here to get started because I want you, before people jump all over it, because we're the only place to get Piper on Flex and free shipping, I want you to see what this can do for you. Joe, so good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
Joe, this company have kind of entered into the industry and shaking it all around.
Absolutely shaking it, because they're making it easy. They're giving you that security that you want, but they're also allowing you to be connected. Yeah. So here I am. I'm 27 miles away from my house, but Adam, right now, I'm on my tablet. Right. I can see exactly what's going on because I have my Piper at home, and you can do this too. And there's no monthly fees to it. No. There's no contracts you have to sign to it. There's so many times you get those video monitoring systems, you end up having to pay $10, $15, $20 a month. Here, I can see exactly what's going on. And what it looks like, it looks like there are 4 cameras there, but it's actually just 1 camera. Piper's so intuitive that you can easily pinch and zoom. You can have 1 big camera if you want to. You also know there's a microphone. Notice there's a microphone down below. So if I want to chat with, there's 2-way talk built into it. With 1 tap of a button, now I set it up like 4 cameras. It's almost like you have 4 different cameras in the house, so I can guard the back of the house. I can guard my office. I can guard the front door. I can guard the entire room right there, all by 1 device. And let me show you what Piper is, because a lot of people, typically when you see like a home security device, you think, okay, I've got to have all these wires. I got to have somebody professionally come to the house, drill holes through my wall. I'm not going to be able to do it myself. When you see how simple Piper is, it's just 1 box. And that's all there is to it. Everything is built inside that 1 box. So again, no monthly fees to us whatsoever, no contracts. It is a quick and easy setup. Took me about 5 minutes to set up, and that's about it. But I love it because it gives you those instant alerts and those notifications, because what if you're not home? You want to know if somebody's, knocking on your door. You want to know if someone's trying to break into your house. If someone does get in your house, it's going to record everything that's going on in high definition. And for my kids, when they come home from school, I check on them every single day because I have that 2-way audio built in there. Now the camera, it's a fisheye camera, meaning that you can get a 180-degree view of the entire room. A lot of times the security cameras, you have to be right in front of it. Here you can see every direction. We're going to set off this siren a little bit later on. 105 decibels is a fantastic sound to scare everybody away. And then it's got some really cool environmental sensors built into it too. But when you look at Piper, it's all there is that little box, Adam. The camera's built in there. The motion sensor's built in there. The microphone's built in there. Speaker's built in there. The alarm is built in there. It is a fantastic device to keep your house safe and secure. And you see the app right there. Whether it's on your smartphone, your Apple, your Android, whatever it is, you're still staying connected with Piper.
Folks, the thing is this: we've seen other home security systems before. And the problem, even when I'm presenting them, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I'm going to have to mount this. I've got to attach this. I've got to build that. I've got to fix this. I'm going to have to bring somebody in. The reason why this sells so fast, and why Piper as a company, as a group of men and women who have really been at the forefront of this and have gained so much media attention, is because they just created that. It's this unit that just sits down on a surface. This is your siren. This is your camera. This is your motion sensor. No installation at all. It is brilliant. Guys, we have black and we have white. If you want white, I have 320 left. If you want black, I have 650 left. So they are selling quickly. They're on FlexPay. It's got the free shipping and handling. It's a brilliant device. And rather than me yabber on, I want Joe to show as much as we possibly can. This time of year, crime goes up by 30%, which is scary. A lot of us would love to have a camera. Maybe we have a babysitter at home, maybe we have a nanny at home, maybe we have folks that are coming in and out of the house and you're away from the house and you want to be able to see what's going on. You can do that now with this. The siren means if somebody walks in and it senses it, it will go off. It's a brilliant device. So even in these short 10 minutes that we have left before it sells out, what I desperately want you to know is this isn't just another home security system that's a pain in the neck. This is an award-winning company, and we are thrilled to have it on HSN at any price, let alone that with the Flex. So, Joe, let's go see some more stuff.
Well, it's so exciting to offer Piper here, because last time we completely sold it out. It took us over almost 2 months to bring this thing back, and I'm not sure this is going to come back from a holiday season. So if you know you're planning that vacation, you're going to Grandma's house for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, if you're going to be away from your house and you just want that security, this is it. And the interface is so easy. Again, whether it's Android, whether it's iPhone, you look at the operating system, look how easy it is right there. It tells you the temperature of inside the house. It tells you the temperature outside the house. Has all these great notifications. There's that pinwheel in the center, so you have an away mode, you have a home mode. It's giving you the vitals, so you know when there's movement inside your house, when there's sound in your house, because this can also be triggered by sound. If you just want somebody knocking on the door to set off the alarm, it'll set off the alarm that way. And it sends you all those notifications so you can see exactly what's going on, and you have that live field of vision. Not just one camera. You can have that one camera, but there's that fisheye. You can break it down into 4 individual cameras so you can see exactly what's going on in every room, but no monthly fees to it, no contracts whatsoever. You just download the free app to your phone, to your tablet, and you can see exactly what's going on. And I've got all my little notifications here, and I want to show you a couple of them. So I have Piper set up my house. I've had it set up, since the summer, but these are all the different things, Adam, that have happened over the last couple months. And for my daughter, she always comes home, and every time she comes home, I get this quick little notification that, you know, someone came in the door, and it sends me, gives me a little notification right there. I can now instantly log on with my app, and I can see my daughter came in. I can pinch, I can zoom. She's got her backpack on. She takes her backpack off. I know she's coming home from school. I know she's safe and sound. I can get back to work, and I don't have to check, and then she gives me a wave. And I can do two-way talk with that as well, and it makes it so simple because you're seeing everything stored right here on the Piper. So you have got this great app that keeps everything right here for you. Plus, if you want to see what's going on, the live feed, I click on that live feed right there. It's going to do a quick buffering. Again, you're doing this, seeing all this high definition camera, but there's no monthly fee to it whatsoever. You don't just have one camera. There's the fisheye lens that I can zoom out, but I can break it down into 4 individual cameras. So I've got one camera watching the back, one watching my office. There goes my wife. She's on TV right now. Probably doesn't even realize she just walked in front of the camera, but I can do a two-way talk with her as well, all because I've got that great app right here. You have a home mode, you have an away mode, you have on vacation mode too, and it records everything and will keep it right here. It's one of the easiest apps that's out there to give you that peace of mind, because when you're not home, who's watching your house? When your kids are there with the babysitter, you know, who's watching the babysitter? If you just want to check in on the animals while you're on vacation, you can now do it because you've got this great app, you've got this great device, and it's such a simple setup. There's one box, one plug, you plug it into the wall, and that is it. That's how easy it is when you pick up Piper.
And you can see why. You can see why the magazines and the editors and the TV shows and the morning shows, you can see why they've all featured it. We're showing hard quantity of 990. If you want the white, I have 160 left. Both colors are fantastic. A lot of folks are choosing the black, but the white now 160 left. I was told that this is the final presentation of the year. I don't know. I mean, Joe, unless they can get more in, but this is the only presentation they have.
This is all we have, yes.
So remember something. This, like anything you buy, like our Kindle Fire HDX Today special, everything comes with a return policy. You can have till the end of January to return it if you're not happy. The biggest message is this. It's not what it seems. It's small, it's tiny, but it does everything. Remember, it's sound activated, it's motion activated, it's a camera. This is a siren. There are no monthly fees. How many of us spend money every month for an alarm system? Remember, you can set this, if somebody knocks on the door and it hears the sound, it will go off. You can set this so that somebody walks through the front door, it captures the video. You can access what that camera is seeing anywhere in the world. If this needed setup, if it was complicated, folks, it's this. It literally will sit on a surface on the shelf, in the bookcase, wherever you want, and that's all that you need to do. That's why it's the best $199 you can spend, period.
I'm so excited to jump in and talk about it.
Go.
Well, it even has like a little bracket. So if you want to mount this on the wall, you can absolutely mount this on the wall too. It has batteries that are built into it, so if you accidentally lose power, it's still going to record, still going to go for you. It's such an ingenious product, but the instructions are 3 steps. That's all there is to it. You plug it in the wall, you see it down here, there's where you plug it into the wall, you take it out of the box, you download the app, and that is it. It takes you about 5 minutes. You have to sync it up with your router at your home, just like you would with your wireless laptop, and you're good to go. And you can download it. Multiple people can have the app. I have the app for my house. My wife has the app on her phone. But the great thing about it, too, is it has an extremely loud alarm built into it because, Adam, if you don't realize this, there are a lot of communities where alarm companies will go in there and say, we're not offering the alarm anymore because we don't want to disrupt the neighbors, because there are noise ordinances. If someone's robbing my house, I want everybody in the world to know what's going on. So if you set this thing off, the alarm that's on here, it's, oh boy, 105 decibels. Now let me turn this thing off. Sorry I didn't let you know that.
That's
105 decibels, louder than a jumbo jet taking off. I mean, that is extreme sound, and it comes out of this one box. There wasn't a separate alarm that have to mount somewhere. It's all done within the Piper, and I'm getting a little notification that the alarm went ahead and went off. It's sending me that little notification. You'd get that as well. You know, it's giving you the shake, so you see exactly what's going on. If the alarm goes off, it sends you a notification. If someone walks in the field of vision, it sends you a notification. All these events that occur, it records them and keeps them right there. And that's the great thing about it, is that you can review the events later on down the road. If you're traveling, if you're away from Piper, if you're at the office, you want to check everything out later on down the road, literally all those events will store right there. It records about a 30-second video clip, the first 10 seconds of the action, the final 10 seconds after the action. You can play and see it right there. I was actually getting ready for work right here, and I'm walking over on the left side of the screen. I didn't even realize that there I am walking on the, well, this is my son. He was coming home. It was his birthday party. We got him on balloon. So he's the one that set off the, alarm that day.
He's grown, hasn't he?
He's getting older. But the great thing is, you know, when he comes home, I get to see exactly what's going on. When if I'm out on a date with my wife, you know, it's a rare moment, but you want to check and make sure the kids are fine. You just can bring them up right here on your app. You can see exactly what's going on. My daughter and her friend were coming over. Oh, let me go ahead and turn it down a little bit so I can talk to you. So then they were over here laying on the couch, and I wanted to do a little two-way talk. I can have them come over right to the Piper. I can see exactly what's going on because I've got that microphone built in here too. I can talk to them. So even though I'm on my date, even though my wife and I are worried, are the kids okay with their brand new babysitter? I know I've got that peace of mind. I'm checking exactly what they're doing. And this isn't a monthly service fee. This is free. There's no contract to it whatsoever. I'm getting that live. She's such a ham. I'm getting live HD video right there, seeing exactly what's going on. The last one I love that I have on here is for the animals. A lot of us, we have animals. When you're out on vacation, you're worried, are the animals okay? Are they safe? Are they sound? My little kitty cat Bean, she was, it was 5 in the morning, and she was making sure everyone was home. So she even set off my alarm, and she's down there, and she's doing the meow of her. It's a call of her people. She actually set the alarm off. She was meowing, wondering where everybody was. But Piper recorded it. I could see exactly what's going on. But you see how I'm doing the pinch and the zoom? You can do that on every one of these apps. And with the one button, you turn that one camera into 4 different cameras independently that you can move around and reset to every position. It makes it such, and you really that peace of mind that you're looking for. Complete home professional security. And the FBI, over the statistics they've released in the last couple of years, the average home, or there's a home that it's broken into in the United States every 22 seconds. It is crazy how often your house will get burglarized, and the police will tell you, fingerprints, a lot of the burglars are getting smart. They're watching CSI, they're wearing gloves. Do you have video? That's how you capture, and that's how you keep yourself safe and secure. You've got that built in here, and like Adam mentioned, crime goes up 30% in the holidays. If you're going to be gone for vacation, for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, you know who's watching your house. Let Piper do that security that you're looking for.
It's amazing. All the things. I mean, just to be able to speak back, the motion detection, I mean, the microphone that's built in, for the price that it is, it's the best, in my opinion, all-in-one home security system on the market today. Dollar for dollar. When you really compare them all, Joe, I don't see how anybody could argue that. So we only have 2 minutes left. With everyone dialing in, I'm showing hard quantity of 820, I believe. Majority of that is in black. If you want the white, there's 150 left at the most. So the white will be gone very, very, very soon. If that's the color that you would like, The faster you dial in, the more chance you've got of getting it. The other thing as well, Joe, I don't know if you saw, but online, I mean, everybody's rated it 5 stars. There was a lovely message from a lady called, her name was Poor Me in Texas. But she said it's the best purchase ever, or that's what her husband had said. You know, this arrived home, because it gives you instant gratification. The minute it arrives, you take it out of the box, you plug it in, and you've got it. You've got visibility, you've got access, you've got security, you've got peace of mind. It is a brilliant product, and we see great things every day on HSN, but for $199, can't go wrong. I'll give the final 60 seconds to Joe, but I'd love for you to get yours. I think you'll be over the moon with it.
The last thing I want to show you is the rules, because a lot of times you'll get a home security system, but you want to control what happens. So it has a bunch of different modes, Adam. There's stay, there's away, there's vacation, there's notify, and all it is a simple, if motion is detected, what do I want to have to record? Do I want to record the video? Do I want to get a phone call? Do I want to get a text? Piper will actually call you and let you know the alarm was set off. Do I want to notify my trusted circle? Because what if you're out on like a boat in the middle of the ocean and you're not going to get that text? If you have a friend, neighbor, you want to put in their phone number, they're going to get those notifications too. You can turn on the alarm. You have all this complete control, and it's all done by one app right there on the dashboard. You can easily see exactly what's going on. And that live video, you just tap the button, and whether you're 5 miles away from your house or 500, if you have an internet connection, you can see exactly what's going on in your house, keeping it safe and secure. And you can also do the record. That one tap button will record everything that's going on right there. It's complete home security, one of the best ones we've ever had here at HSN.
We have about 500 people in the ordering process. That leaves approximately 200. Let us know what you think when you get it home. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Joe Harrison.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
At last I get to present
I know,
it.
fantastic.
My goodness me, this is like 6 months in the making that I've been trying to present this darn thing. All right, stay in the ordering process and do let us know what you think when you get it home. On the way next, our final electronic of the night. And hey, don't forget, if you're just tuning in, we had a Kindle Fire HDX Today special. You can order it right now on hsn.com. Our final item.